These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
I'm Craig McKee with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Turning now to some developing stories here we're tracking across the valley right now. Tempe police confirm a 1-year-old boy has died after being pulled from a pool in an apartment complex late last month near Rule Road and Baseline. An investigation is underway into the circumstances now of that drowning. 5 people rushed to the hospital in critical condition after a racing crash in Tempe last night. Police say a car and a motorcyclist were racing near Scottsdale Road and Rio Salado when the driver of the car lost control there. You can see the scene. Arizona firefighters making some significant progress with the Dragon Bravo fire at the Grand Canyon's North Rim. The lightning-sparked blaze has burned more than 145,000 acres since the 4th of July, but it's now at 80% containment.
Well, police were looking to just serve a warrant. It's a dangerous part of their job, but an important one. In this case, for the officer-involved shooting that happened near 17th Avenue in Tonto, it was a murder warrant. There were officers that were injured, people that were detained, one person facing life-threatening injuries. And when the officers knocked on the door, that's when the gunfire started.
I can understand why they're out here.
Justine's apartment backs up to where police exchanged gunfire with several others as they were issuing a warrant Tuesday morning. She says it's common in the area to see police near 17th Avenue in Tonto. But after what she saw Tuesday, she has a newfound respect for those who wear a badge.
It hurts. It hurts me because they're just doing their job and they want to go home after their shift.
Phoenix police say around 11:30 this morning, the Special Assignments Unit was serving a warrant related to a homicide at this complex. Police say officers were met with gunfire when they knocked on the slightly open door. 3 people in that apartment were detained by police. 1 person was taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. 2 Phoenix police officers also hospitalized with minor injuries from the shooting. ABC15 sources say at least 1 impacted by shrapnel. Chief Matt Giordano said that he visited both officers at the hospital and says they're doing good.
You get that call that an officer's been injured, it's personal. I feel responsible for all the men and women out here doing this job. They do a very dangerous job.
Oh no, not my babies.
The home of Gracie Chavez is now part of the crime scene. She says she got home from work to witness her grandson getting detained by police.
I started shaking. Then right away, oh no, you feel it. Grandma feels it.
In Phoenix, Jordan Bonnke, ABC 15, Arizona.
ABC15 is launching a new and special investigation. We're calling it DCS State of Failure. It's our commitment to hold the powerful accountable in a department designed to protect Arizona children. The murders of 3 kids that were known to DCS have sparked a push for change and accountability. Their names, Rebecca Baptiste, Emily Pike, and Zariah Dodd. As part of our coverage, we spoke exclusively with the DCS director to talk about those cases and other key issues.
How would you describe these cases?
They're unimaginable. But I can tell you no one is more motivated to reduce the reoccurrence of this happening than the department.
From high-profile cases to failures in the system and what can be done moving forward to see some real change in the push to keep kids across the state safe. You can find those stories right now on our website, abc15.com.
Tracking your forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens. We still have this chance for storms lingering in the forecast for the next few days. In fact, tomorrow we're going to bring it in mainly in the evening hours with much of the day mostly sunny and dry. 86 is where we'll start out tomorrow morning, end up around 104, which is right near normal for this time of year. And we have another ozone high pollution advisory in effect. So if you have any kind of respiratory condition, you're going to want to limit your time outside or you could have some breathing difficulties. As far as Futurecast goes, again, most of the day looking quiet for the valley. This is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. At that point, we've got storms to the north and to the south, but it's not until maybe about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock tomorrow night where we start to bring those storm chances into our Phoenix metro forecast and keep the chances going through the overnight hours into Thursday. Even more moisture, some of which will be remnant moisture from a tropical storm to our south. That will increase storm chances to 40 to 50% for the end of the week and help drop temperatures down into the mid-90s by Friday and Saturday.